These graphics show 6 different locations that, under different circumstances, are sensible to treat as centers. They are named and their formulas are given in the upper left corner of this worksheet. The arithmetic mean, M. The geometric mean, G. The root mean square, R. The harmonic mean, H. The projected median, P. And the least distance point, L. Each of these centers is marked using a different letter in other diagrams on the worksheet. And, if you change the values of A and B in the number line at the top of the worksheet, then you can see how the value of the different centers change. Here is the formula for calculating the arithmetic mean. And, here is a picture that shows one way to visualize how it is related to the values of A and B. If you made a circle which is a plus b as its diameter, then, the arithmetic mean would correspond to the radius of the circle. Now, here are 2 pictures of the geometric mean. Both diagrams show that G times G is equal to A times B. Then, this 4th picture shows that the root mean square is found by finding the sum of A squared and B squared, and then finding 2 squares that are the same size that have the same sum. Next, this picture at the bottom right of the worksheet showing the harmonic mean of A and B. As you might guess, harmonic means are important in music, when you need to find a note whose pitch is midway between 2 other notes. Next, this middle picture shows a picture of a projected center. It is a center that shrinks the interval full from C beyond to the interval from A to D, and the projected center is the point that gets projected onto itself, and does not move. Finally, in earlier activities, you saw that the median is the least distance point, as long as you are dealing with an odd number of points. But, if you are dealing with an even number of points, then any point between the 2 middle points will qualify as being a least distance point. So, if you want to choose only a single point from these, then you need a second rule. And, one rule that can be used is to select the point which makes the distances on the left and on the right as close as possible. Only one of the other median points satisfy this rule. The other worksheets in this activity give more details about each of these different kinds of centers. Centrality and spread are 2 of the most important foundation-level concepts in statistics. So, it is important to make wise choices when you decide on one notion of a center instead of others. In an earlier activity about topographic maps, you saw that, in many situations, the straight line distance between 2 data points may not be the most appropriate way to think about distances, centers, or spread. For example, imagine a study in which distances between people corresponded to feelings of friendliness. Then, the distance from A to B might even be different than the distance from B to A.